Hello everyone. So in today's video we will have a look on the demonstration of the last video. I know it has been so long since I uploaded the last video. I'm sorry about it. So there are things. I hope you can remember what we did in the last video. So otherwise I ask you to rewatch the last video and come back to this video so that you know what was we doing in the last video. So we had two buttons and one LED, and we want to have one button as an on button and another button as an off button. Okay, so X is an on button and Y is an off button. So we know this is digital read. So X button is connected to pin number 3 and Y button is connected to pin number 5, and we were doing the digital input pull up. You know what it is. You have to watch the previous video if you don't remember them, okay, and come back here. And we know X, when we press the button X, we want to switch on the LED. Okay, so once we pressed, and even if we take our hand off, LED should be on. Then to switch off, we should have a separate button, that is the off button Y. So to switch off the LED, we have to press the Y button. So if you press the Y button, the LED should go off, and even if you take your hand off, the LED will be remain in the off state. If you want to switch on the LED back, then again you have to press the on button. That is the flow, right? So you know guys, so the pin X, which is connected to pin number 3, the input X, which is connected to pin number 3, will be the on button. Okay, the input Y, that is connected to pin number 5, will be the off button. Okay, so LED will be connected to pin number 7. So I want you to take an Arduino, two push buttons and resistors and wires and LED, and build the circuit. You know the connection, right? Once you build it, upload the code and simulate it by yourself and see whether this is really working or I was lying or not. Yes or no? Experiment is the best way to learn, isn't it? So that is fine. So now what I am going to do is I am going to demonstrate it. So I am not going to do it in direct, but I am going to use a simulation environment called Tinkercad, and I will demonstrate it. So where is Tinkercad? It is here. So I have created the circuit. I am sorry this looks mess, I know. This looks like a mess, I know, but still just don't worry about the wiring. Just know we have two buttons, one is on button and one is off button and LED. So I said pin number 3 connected button is the on button, right? So what is pin number 3? This is, so this is connected to this flow, right? See, so this is the on button. Okay, if I want to press a switch, if I press a switch and I take my hand off, light should be on, LED should be on. And then obviously pin number 7, you see the pin number 7, right? See, it's pin number 7. Pin number 7 resistor and LED and the button, this will be off button. So if I want to switch off the LED, the only choice I have is pressing the button. And taking my hand off, I am doing my work, LED will be on. If I want to switch on again, I will again press this on button. Okay, on button, off button. On button, off button, on button, off button, on button, off button. All good? Okay. Now I am going to upload my code. Okay, first let's copy the code. And let's come back here and open the code. And I will paste my code here. Okay, same code. And I am going to start the simulation. Okay, so simulation has been started. So initially I didn't do anything. So the LED will not be in on state, obviously. Okay, there will be undefined outcome. So that means LED will not be on. Okay, so it will be off, that's all. So now I'm going to start. So I know this is the on button, right? So let's press it and see. So I'm going to press. Okay, hold on a second. I have pressed now. Now I took my arrow off. I brought the arrow somewhere else. Mouse cursor. That means I have taken my hand off from the button. But still the LED is on, you see? Because that is what the work of on button is. You press it one time and you go and do your work, LED will be on. So now you want to switch off the LED. How will you do it? You have to use the off button, that is this button. Okay, so I will press it. Okay, let me press it properly. Okay, I will press it. I have pressed it. Okay, now you see the LED goes off. Now I took my hand off and I play around here and there. I am doing whatever I want to do. It is still off. So now I want to switch on the LED back again. Okay, let me do it. Okay, now I press the on button and LED is on. I am doing something else off. Then I press the off button again. See, LED is going off. So LED should be immediately off, but since this is a simulation environment, it takes some time. In real life, if you do it, if you build the circuit and do it, it will be immediately go off. So you can play around, on button, off button, on button, off button. So I press on. Okay, I go and press this off. Let me see whether I can zoom it or not. I can zoom it. Okay, now on. I go and do something else. Now we press off. It's going off. Look at the LED. I'm going and doing something else. LED has gone off completely. Off. On. Sorry, it's not pressed properly. Let me press on. Okay, and let me press it properly. It's pressed off. Okay, let's do it once again. Now I'm going to use the on button. Okay, the LED is on now. Look at the LED. Okay, now look at the LED. I'm going to press the off button. Okay, I press the off button. It goes off. So it slowly goes off, slowly goes on. As I said, it is an environment, simulation environment. It is not real. But when you're doing in real life, it will be immediate effect. Okay, guys. So let's wind up this video here. And if you really love our videos, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And if you really love our channel, please do subscribe us, guys. I'll meet you up in the next video. Stay safe.